Alright, continue active game in the Domain of Wind. We have Wonderhammer, early autumn 257. So my question is, are we going to finish this fort today? We got our monarch not too long ago. Our duchess died, which was also one of our original founders. It's very sad. Our population has been going all over the place because sometimes people die. We have an assortment of giant cave bats, or giant bats and cave swallows. We have a couple of stray cave dragons, one of which is injured. And the Canyons of Mastery just returned. What did they do? We raided. We struck down a goblin. We struck down an opposing dwarf. We struck down an opposing dwarf. We struck down an opposing dwarf, and then we came home. Appears we did not steal stuff. This is when we were seizing them. We did this already. Why is this showing up as new? That's weird. Because this is like 256. Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. In case you didn't know already, I'm an author, and I have several books out. Out of the Dark is my debut novel. It is a portal horror story about two siblings, one who is taken, and one who spends their life searching. It deals with themes of depression and sibling loss. I hope you pick it up and enjoy. Anthropods and Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take are my two short story collections. Wraith and Spectre and Escape and Transform are two short story ebooks available now as well. Scan the QR codes, check them out. Also, since we're here, maybe hit that like button and subscribe. It lets me know that you like the video and encourages me to continue on what I'm doing. Thanks so much. Let's get back to the video. In any case, 5,000 goblins there with cave dragons and other things. So yeah, they're on their way back in. Excellent. All right. And yeah, I was talking about maybe digging into the deep parts of the world. So we started digging out this, which is right above this entry into the dark places. And I suppose while we're waiting, we can install some furniture. Unless we don't have any. It's a forgotten beast that's wandering around down there. It's fine. Well, we have cabinets. We don't have much, but we have cabinets. Cabinets are what they're really looking for as far as this clothing stuff goes anyways. But we're definitely going to need more chests too, and cabinets. Let's make 20 of these and 50 of these. Oh, right. We have a... we have a mood that's gonna fail. Unfortunately. I guess if the dwarves get here soon enough, maybe it won't. I don't remember when that started. '11th of Galena. I'm thinking that's gonna fail. Vukar, the ghostly dwarven baby, has risen. Do we have a slab for said baby? We do. Do we have any goblins we need to throw in? No. It's always good when you don't have goblins to throw into the... Uh-oh! A vile force of darkness has arrived. The army is commanded by the goblin Ngokang Fiend Swam. Huh. Commanded by the goblin Ngokang Fiend Swam A. And there's supposed to be more details there. In the early autumn of 257, Ngokang decided to become a baby snatcher operating in the wilds. With them comes a war cave dragon from the Dark Goblin Fortress of Horror Carnages. So at the moment, all we have is Snowdub the War Cave Dragon. That might be all we have. Oh, we still don't have our bridge remade? Oh no. Fired enemies. Like, hopefully it'll get distracted enough by things out here, but let's get the military just stationed there, please. And like, I wonder if the rest of the army is stealthed and that's why I don't see them. The named cave dragon, but has no kills. Oh, it doesn't care about my animals at all. Or we'll just capture it. Notably, the siege is not over. Oh! Oh, we're gonna die. They bought Zekrom Dung Blister the Bloated Frosts. This is the Goblin's Master. Currently holding a large Dingo Man leather loincloth, as well as a large copper cap. Encircled with bands of the highest of the rectangular shift's cabochon, so the object is adorned with hanging rings of groundhog bone and menaces with spikes of giant sparrow bone. On the end is an image of meditations on animal diets, the giant aardvark parchment scroll in tetrahedrite. It has an iron ring with bands of elk bird antler and porcupine bone. The object is adorned with hanging rings of giant grackle bone and musk ox hoof. And it's actually wearing clothing. What are you? A huge eyeless lizard twisted into humanoid form. It chants ceaselessly. Its cobalt scales are round and close set. Beware its deadly blood. It has 18 kills, including Ngokang Bowel Fiends, the Earthen Executioner, the Goblin, as well as a bunch of dwarves. We have Bax, a goblin crossbowman. We have Utiz, a goblin crossbowman. Yikes. I'm gonna follow you for a little bit. Seems to be running away. Okay. I thought I was going to be in trouble, but the goblin Utez fired a bolt at the KV boar, cutting off the KV boar's leg. That was the extent of the combat. KV boar died. What the heck am I going to do with this cave dragon? You guys don't need to station anymore. That was unnecessarily scary. That's what I'm going to say about that. I don't know why they ran away so quick. I don't know why the master came with them. Like, there was no positive things that came out of that encounter at all. Nope, nope, also nope. We have an enormously large number of puppies, and I'm sorry to say, but they need to go away. All of our dogs are named. You need to be... Okay. Wait, I just did a search for cats. Why? Why did none show up? Weird. All right. So again, that was unnecessarily scary. Need to remember to sell wheelbarrows and step ladders. Caravans arrived. Can we save? Why is that not showing up? Oh, because it's not wheelbarrows, it's minecarts. That would be why. And once again, we're only allowed to sell things made with items that we have imported. That is the rule of this fort. Minecart, David, minecart. Mountains, Gandalf, mountains. Oh, can't sell that one. We've been able to import a lot of wood. Sadly, we have not been able to import a lot of the other stuff. We get some, but not a lot. All right, chains. Glass. Earthenware. Stoneware. Did we make anything out of silver? Okay. 285 items, go. And of course, now that we have the queen here, we can't request specific things again. Whereas we could before. We should be able to request things from other civilizations though. But we don't have an outpost liaison. No. Also, somehow the bedroom is all set. I need to work on the other rooms. Alright, broker, get up here. I do hope to be able to trade for some sand really quick and hopefully save this dwarf. Do 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 do. Still unloading. Anyways, I am thinking that this fort will probably end today, regardless of whether it is finished. I think the experiment of doing the import and export was interesting, but not necessarily the thing that's going to keep me interested in this fort in particular. And like, it's largely solved at this point. I think there is that narrow period of time after like the second year where like you don't have a duke or you don't have nobility in your fort, and therefore you don't have wagons coming in, where like the elves and the humans are not bringing you anything that you can use for the imports and exports, and as a result it kind of slows down in the middle there. But once you get to wagons, it largely solves itself. So at least in theory. We'll see if there's anything to trade this time. All right, I know I'm waiting on 2 items, but we probably won't need it anyways. Snad. Sand. Sand. Actually, what I should do is just get some raw green glass out of them. That's what I should do. Give me all that. Trade. Off they go. Nice. Nice. I thought that character was gonna die. It didn't even occur to me that siege counts as a triumph, even though we didn't actually fight anybody. Maybe it didn't count. Well, now that this person's not going to die, let's read about them. She rarely looks on others with lust, takes an offered helping gifts without feeling particularly grateful, tends to think before acting, and has a greedy streak. She is often cheerful, isn't particularly ambitious, and doesn't tend to hold on to grievances. She doesn't seek out excitement, enjoys the company of others, has a calm demeanor, tends to share her own experiences and thoughts with others, and my voice seems to be giving out. Excuse me. Tends to form only tenuous emotional bonds with others, often feels discouraged and tries to keep things orderly, often greets others with a hug. Dreams of creating a great work of art one day, and this dream was realized, and personally is put off by family, sees sacrifice as wasteful and foolish, and finds eloquence and artful speech off-putting. She likes ilmenite, rose gold, red beryl, the color pumpkin, foxes, ducks for their quacks, pandamen for their striking coloration, the words of the orange of flights, and the sound of the aquamarine incense. When possible, she prefers to consume giant gray squirrel and Perry. Absolutely detest purring maggots. All right. Well, we'll let you gather your stuff. Let's finish trading. All right. We want your boulders. What did you bring for boulders? Bunch of stuff. I need to remember we have orthoclase. I need to like restrict the orthoclase. Bunch of logs. Do. Alright, were there any other sandbags I could trade for? Yes. I missed one. Just one, though. That's good. Anything else? Looks like no. So yeah, they only have 1,000 value to trade to me. Like that's 80,000 right there. Holy crap. Turns out wooden minecarts are apparently worth a lot. So are step ladders. Why so much? Like I know they're good quality and everything, but wow. They're just wood. You get the wood, you win the game. Like windows should be worth more than that. Alright, well. We'll sell them the chains too, because that's where we got the materials from. We'll keep the statues and the windows for the elves and the humans. And we'll say green glass windows. Oh, you looking for meetings? I don't have that one active today anyways. The statues. Let's start there. Enjoy your meetings. Happy travels. May the words treat you well. I don't know how much of this is going to be doable, but we'll try it. See what we get. Oh, also... no, that's not what I want. I want to go in here, standing orders, other. Because I had turned off mining canceled near damp stone in 3 drinks yesterday, or the other day. I wanted to make sure that that wasn't still turned off. Looks like this is still above the spire. I'm not seeing any special stuff here. Ooh, I'm kind of hungry. Getting peckish. 11 o'clock, eh? So that was hot. Think there, will you? Like, this is just hot because of the lava below. Actually, I should not dig in those two spaces. Because that tells me that there's lava below. Looks like we might have to pump a lot of stuff. Yeah, favor, poke that hole too. Athel, the glassmaker, has created Nabrethlanim, a green glass box, and claims it as a personal treasure. Well, you're going to be giving it to the queen, but you can claim it as a personal treasure. This is a green glass box worth 14,900. It is encrusted with clay loam and oval conglomerate cabochons, decorated with cushioned green glass cabochons and encircled with bands of square-cut green glass gems and round conglomerate cabochons. The object is adorned with hanging rings of clay loam and menaces with spikes of galena. On the item is an image of two rhubarbs in green glass. On the item is an image of vile crones in Banfire opal. On the item is an image of Lycott perplex arches, the dwarf and dwarves in our applewood. Lycott is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates the appointment of the dwarf Lycott to the position of general of the amazing tools in the late autumn 256. All right, I most certainly am going to need an iron corkscrew and iron tubes, pipes. Let's do like 4. Let's get some iron blocks. No, we don't need to do iron blocks. Also, we have rock. We'll make some rock bookcases out of orthoclase. We only have 4 units of orthoclase, and it probably takes 3 per. Yeah, no, we'll try that. Maybe it's not 4. Do. All right, that's a fair bit of information that's useful. So I could go over and just like channel down there and then pump it into it. Alternatively, I can pump it up this way. Sandstone is magma safe, but custard wood is not. Alright, and then we can go up here. Channel there. This is just going to become a lava reservoir for me. Alright, where is the Queen's quarters? The bedroom's all set. Put it in the throne room, I guess. Out of cabinets again. Migrants have arrived despite the danger. You know what? I don't need your judgment. I'm gonna get it anyways, but I don't need it. Alright, do we have more shale? Yeah, more is relative. chalk, maybe? Maybe I should just look at what I have for blocks. Granite. Ooh, actually have some granite. Actually have some of that. Some, not a lot. This one does. All right, let's get this screw pump going. Just need to put a block there. Like, it's tempting to just dig down there, because that's going to be open and all this will be open then. Yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully that's not going to kill us. Please don't kill us. Thank you. Thank you. Drive through. Raw adamantine. Praise the miners. Already? Oh, that gets it, like all of it. But where is the question? Oh, it was one more level? Several levels. How do I have sight to that? Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of magma pumping today, that's for sure. It's not even that much, but that's okay. That's okay. What am I going to do for lunch today? That's a question. All right, throne room's all set. Dining room and tomb is all that's left. How much? Why is there no wheelbarrow there? Oh, did I accidentally sell off all my wheelbarrows? I did. Alright, well. Why would it take the ones that are placed, though? That's weird. Did I do that one? Anyways, I was trying to look up iron bars. That's what I was looking at. Bars in general. Yeah, we can make some iron statues. How about that? Iron statues. Make 10 of them. Specify an specify an existing image. Yes, that one. All right, pump it up, everybody. Pump it up. Pump it real good. Dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. I could dig those two spots and actually connect this. Might not be a bad idea. I know it feels like you're done pumping, but we're about to make it worse. Just putting it out there. Excuse me. Ijad is spitting at our people some more. Alright, that seems to have worked. It's gonna take a little bit. Queen would like us to make 2 large gems. Arc gem. Dosos. Hey, pleasant animal. Thanks so much for the woohoo! Because I landed. Or are you saying woohoo because I successfully connected all of my magma here to pump out? That would also be something to woohoo about. Just putting it out there. Do do do. Just want to get all of you down to 1s. And I'm willing to let Nil here pump until they get there. Stressed? So many of my people are stressed. What do you want? You want to pray to Xanos? You want to pray to Thanos? Excitement? You're pumping lava. What more excitement do you need? She is in a constant state of internal rage after being caught in the rain in 253. If that is not relatable, I don't know what is. She never feels discouraged, is not a private person, and freely shares details of her life, and does not enjoy participating in physical confrontations, and she works to square this natural tendency with her respective martial prowess. She is very ambitious, always looking for a way to better her situation, and is quick to form negative views about things. She generally finds herself quite hopeful about the future, prefers that everyone lives as harmoniously as possible, and occasionally overindulges. She thinks she is fairly important in the grand scheme of things. Does not mind being outdoors, at least for a time. She dreams of crafting a masterwork, personally finds sacrifice to be the height of folly, finds the idea of fair dealing foolish, and cheats when she finds it profitable and doesn't care about nature one way or the other. Likes magnetite, sterling silver, clear zircon, giant grey langur leather, billow bone, the color deep sea blue, quivers, bins, earrings, large serrated discs, bogeymen for their terror-inspiring antics, and string bean plants for their pods. When possible, she prefers to consume giant one-humped camel, turnip plants, and rye beer, and absolutely detests the large roaches. Small roaches, they're fine. All right, still seeing ones and twos. This doesn't seem to be pumping anymore, though. Oh, that worked. It only pumps if it gets up to 2. Which shouldn't surprise me, because that's how... that's how mist generators work, too. All right, that should be enough to let it dry out or cool down. So we'll have a little waiting period while we wait for that, but that's fine. In the meantime, let's grab some gemmy gems, shall we? It doesn't help that the geese keep on provoking fights, you know? Oh, we've got chalk blocks, blocks that are made of chalk. Erush the Spear Dwarf has bestowed the name Kurakador Sanath, Thak, upon an iron spear. Very nice. Shale. None blocks the shale. All right. So we're making iron statues. Oh, that's all done. We're done with the iron statues? Do we want to like put gems on them? I don't not want to put gems on them. All right. This is going to take a little while, but that's fine. We got time. All right. I want a stockpile right here. That's 6, that's 10. Except this is furniture that are statues that are made of iron. Go. Got gems on repeat for a little bit because we're going to need more. And we're already into tuning in. One last mention about my books, if you don't mind. Out of the Dark is a portal horror. Anthropods is a collection of 19 weird literary fiction. Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take has 9 contemporary realism stories. Escape and Transform is low fantasy. Wraith and Spectre is a spacefaring sci-fi. Scan the QR codes and check them out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be good to yourself, be good to others. I hope to catch you in the next one.